Well, hello guys, my name is Serge, and in this lab we are going to query an Oracle database to find out which type and version it is using. Let's get straight to it. Let's access the lab, we wait for the page to load, and we are greeted with a shopping page similar to what we have seen before. What's interesting is they already give us the hint that this is an Oracle database, so that's telling us a lot, and usually you wouldn't know this. Just by looking at the website, you would have to test and try things and query the database in order to find out that it's an Oracle database. But since we already have the hint, we're gonna make use of it. And they want us to retrieve the database type and version on Oracle. So first let's find the injection point. Let's try this. This results in error, so let's try or 1 equals 1. This works, so this is the SQL injection point, and now let's try to find out how many columns we have. So we're gonna use the order by method, order by 1, that works. Let's try order by 2, that works, and let's try order by 3, and that doesn't work. So we have 2 columns available, and now we are going to use the union attack that we have seen before to select some more data. Union select null, null. And usually you'd stop it right here. We made the comment and we would run this, but this will result in an error because this is an Oracle database and you can't just select data from nothing. You have to specify a table here. So it doesn't actually matter which table you use, but usually we use the dual table for dummy data. So let's say from dual, and this would work. And this is a valid query. But you can use other tables too. Let's say you can use the DBA users table, and these are standard tables, or the DBA views table. And this is particularly interesting because we are going to use a view to solve this lab. And views are, well, you can view all the views by querying the view name. And let's just get rid of the redundant info, and we have all the views here. There are multiple views, but the views we are interested in are the dynamic performance views, and it uses the prefix. This is the prefix that is being used, or actually, hold up, I believe it's the other way around. I believe this is the prefix, yeah. And you would use v version to query the database version. That is actually a synonym, and in reality you would see it being specified as v version. And you have a lot of different views. You have a temp file view, you have views for sysstats, etc, etc. But we're going to query this one, and we're going to use the synonym. So instead of DBA views, we are going to select the version, so v $version, and then we are going to get the banner column. And this is a standard table and a standard column, and this will work. And now we have specified the column, and we find out the versions of this database. So as I said before, it helps a lot if you know what kind of database you are attacking, because different queries will work or will not work on different versions of databases. So you will finding out which database you're using and the version is super makes things a lot easier to work with the database.